The numbers say that LeBron's the best scorer of all time. The numbers say that he's the best all-around basketball player of all time. But he's just not the GOAT because MJ won 6 rings, no loss. You are ruining any chance they have of being persistent, consistent, and determined to accomplish things because they think everything is going to be easy peasy, and that's just not life. Or to not respond because it's not directed at you. You can read the email that says it's not for you. You know it's not for you. But yeah, you wanna be the smartest dumbass and reply.
What's up? Welcome to the You Know the Best pod. I appreciate your support. In return, I hope I provide you with some worthwhile gems that benefit you on your journey. At the very least, I hope I put a smile on your face. If not, hopefully you share this with someone that does benefit. And I got you next time. Again, thanks for joining today, and let's get this thing going.
All right. Welcome to another episode of T.O.T.S. Hope y'all have been good. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I guess I'll make some predictions. I got the Chiefs winning by 5. I got Pat Mahomes being MVP. Chris Jones is going to go off, so he could be up for MVP too. I think final score will be 31-26. So yeah, welcome to an episode of T.O.T.S. Y'all know what it means. Tired of this shit. I'm going to talk about a few things here and then let y'all go because I want to watch the game. So, first things first, it's Super Bowl Sunday, but it's about to be All-Star Weekend. I'll catch y'all in Indy this weekend. So I'm not like a big basketball head, but I do watch basketball. I follow basketball. I could talk intelligently about the sport. And I think this is LeBron's last year in the league. As a LeBron fan, you know, it's hard to watch him play for a team that just isn't built for him to go out in a winning manner. You never know what may happen down the stretch, but I don't see the Lakers doing anything. I'm not a Lakers fan, so I don't really care if the Lakers get another championship, but I did want Bron to get his 5th. But that being said, I live in Chicago, and living in Chicago, you know what that comes with. Rabid Michael Jordan fans. And there are a lot of Kobe fans here, probably because people want to compare Kobe to MJ and whatever. But I just can't stand like LeBron haters. And a lot of times LeBron hate has nothing to do with like basketball statistics. It has everything to do with how you view him as a man, which is crazy to me because off the court, LeBron is probably one of the most giving, most positive people that you could actually, you know, look up to if you were someone that looked up to athletes. People always calling him out his name, calling him the B word or whatever, but would never say that in LeBron's face. And like, I'm not as they call it, Bron sexual, and Bron has his faults. Like, I'll never call LeBron the GOAT because the series versus Dallas is unacceptable. But that being said, the numbers say that LeBron's the best scorer of all time. The numbers say that he's the best all-around basketball player of all time. But he's just not the GOAT because MJ won 6 rings, no losses. You can't, and if you don't got the rings, you don't got the win-loss record. MJ's an assassin. He's a dog. You know, personality trait issues, whatever. As a basketball player, if I'm starting a team, I'd probably pick MJ because I think he's gonna make my team better. But all the LeBron hate is just ridiculous. It speaks to like people having like insecurities about themselves. And I feel like Bron probably will get a lot of his flowers like 10, 15 years down the line. A lot like Kobe. I don't think Kobe got as much love as he does now. And I think it ramped up after his untimely passing with his daughter. You know, it's 2024, so I know a lot of people are, you know, trying to like celebrate Kobe. But I don't think people were as big of Kobe fans as they are now after finding out who he was as a man off the court, and how he helped other players and carried himself and things of that nature post-career. And I think that'll be similar with LeBron. Like nobody ever, I think it's hard to give people flowers and hard to accept people in their accomplishments in the moment, especially when you're comparing them to somebody like MJ. Like they're doing it with Pat Mahomes now with Tom Brady. Pat Mahomes is not the GOAT. He could be the GOAT one day. I mean, he's playing for his 4th Super Bowl in 6 years. But At the end of the day, Tom Brady has 7 rings. Until somebody else has at least 5 or 6, you can't really have that conversation. But I do need y'all to stop hating on LeBron because it just sounds very insecure. It sounds very like y'all have like mental issues because it's never rooted in fact, and people get super emotional about it, and I don't know what that's about. So just figure that out. Let it go. Enjoy All-Star Weekend. I'm gonna enjoy All-Star Weekend. But yeah, stop the LeBron hate. It's funny that I'm talking about All-Star Weekend. So we're gonna be at All-Star Weekend. There's gonna be athletes. There's gonna be celebrities, musical artists, and as someone that is tagged up, if you follow my podcast, you know I have 2 sleeves, and I love tattoos. I love art, body art, but I'm always confused and I'm dumbfounded when people who are not athletes, like professional athletes, I'm not like the college kids, professional athletes, professional like musical artists, or like tattoo artists. I'm always dumbfounded when I find people that have tattoos on their face or their hands, because especially young people, and I think this is more of a young person thing that it irritates me with, is like, as someone that has tattoos and loves the expression of body art and body, why the hell would you get a tattoo on your face or your hands and you want to have a career? Or like, have you just accepted that you won't have a career? Like a lot of the decisions y'all make with the ink, half of the tattoos are stupid. But come on, like, and of course, I don't know everybody's story. I don't know what's going on. Some of y'all might not ever be able to work a corporate job or whatever, but you are pigeonholing yourself, because at the end of the day, your image and how you present yourself does matter at a certain stage until you get yourself into the door. I didn't have sleeves until I was in my 30s. And I actually didn't believe in having tattoos below your elbow so people would know that you have body art until later on. And that's because I looked at it from a traditional sense of like, people shouldn't know what you have on what's on your body, or shouldn't be able to know that you have tattoos if you have on a polo. But eventually I moved into tech and it's a little bit more lax. But that being said, people got to make better decisions about what they do and how they present themselves for long term. And just my thing is the tattooing of the face and the neck and the hands, for what? Like, you wash your face every day, you wash your body every day, but like, you have to really wash your face. That tattoo's gonna fade. The neck tattoo stuff, I don't want nobody near my neck, so I just don't understand that one. But like the neck tattoos, and then the hand one, like I've had Roger on my tattoo artist on here. The hand tattoo thing is crazy because a lot of times when you get foot and hand tattoos, those tattoos fade so quickly. So eventually your tattoo is gonna look like something else that is not. And y'all just be getting anything on your hand, on your face, and you just be looking stupid as hell. Like, figure it out, make better choices. Maybe wait till you have like a bag to do stuff like that, because even if you become a artist or athlete, there are certain sponsorships and things that people are not going to work with you or want to work with you that you might actually want to work with because of how you're presenting yourself, because that's not aligned with their brand. And branding is really important. So like, yeah, not everybody wants to work a corporate job. Not everybody wants to go to college. But even if your aspiration is to be a brand via being a athlete or artist or whatever, those tattoos can affect the money that you bring in. So think about that. Start making better decisions about that. All right. So everybody knows I have a kid. I've talked about how I want to raise my son and I want him to have a certain personality. A lot of you parents are crippling your children, and your children are then in turn becoming soft ass kids. Like, and I understand that bullying is bad, but bullying built a lot of character in me. Yes, I got bullied at 6'2", 200 plus pounds. At some point, somebody was bigger than me and they could bully me. And you could do one or two things. You can either toughen up and be able to say things back and fight back, or you can cry about it and be soft and always be a victim. And it seems that society has started, like even the thing with the gentle parenting, like there's a balance. You don't have to like abuse your children. You also don't have to cater and let your children manipulate you with their emotions, because children are smart. I see it every day with my child. Like, he knows when he's doing things to get a reaction and when I'm not going to react. Y'all have fed into this mindset that, like, you cannot be hard on your children. You can't discipline your children. You can't talk to your children in a stern manner. Otherwise, you're being abusive. And then your children can't even go and interact with other people because everybody's not going to handle them with care and with kitty gloves. And you haven't prepared them to, navigate the world, because the world don't care if they having a bad day. The world doesn't care if they aren't ready to deal with the trials and tribulations of the world. The world is the world, and you got to be able to navigate that and deal with it. And that hasn't started at a young age. Like, right, wrong, and indifferent. I always knew that how I felt about something did not matter because things had to get done. And I learned that from, my mother being sick, my parents separating, getting divorced. At the end of the day, no matter how I felt, no matter what I was going through that day, I had to keep pushing forward. And that's life, right? Like, I can take a moment, deal with it, but I still got to get up and go do what I got to do. And I'm all about mental health, but y'all are making your kids soft as hell. You are ruining any chance they have of being persistent, consistent, and determined to accomplish things because they think everything is going to be easy peasy, and that's just not life. Like, to be honest, some of y'all need to punch your kids in the chest because they punk, like, and not like homosexual punk, like just punks. Like, they are, these little boys are sassy. They think they can say whatever they want to say to people, and eventually somebody's going to hit them in the mouth. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not advocating for abusing your children because abuse is wrong. Child abuse is wrong. Call DCFS if you suspect someone of abusing their child. But y'all got to find a middle ground. Like, come on. So I'm on social media. I have podcasts. Clearly, and I'm following podcasts and content and stuff of that nature all the time. And undoubtedly, you're going to come across relationship topics or sexual topics. Somebody actually sent me something today where this lady in church, they were doing a relationship panel, and they asked her, how do you keep your husband for 45 years? And she said, suck that dick. And as a 37-year-old man who is experienced, a lot of y'all don't know how to do it. Now, I've also heard on the other side, a lot of you dudes don't know how to give head. Y'all got to figure this out. Sex is a part of life. If you are in your 20s, 30s, and you are having sex, you should hone your skills. At no point should you come into someone's home or room, bedroom, hotel, living room, wherever, and not have your skills to a certain baseline to do. And yes, everybody likes different things and everybody enjoys things differently. But there should be certain basic skills that y'all should be able to do and be able to adapt to the person that you're dealing with. And honestly, I'm 37, been having sex since I was 16. The 21 plus years of having sex, I would say over half of the women that I've gotten here from are allowed to get on top of me, which I don't really enjoy. Maybe that's TMI for y'all. Don't know what y'all do. And now I got homegirls, like I said, on the other end of this. Brothers, men, read a book, watch some porn for film study, something, ask for feedback, because y'all are terrible. Like, I had a sexual experience when I first moved to Chicago that made me want to not have sex in Chicago ever again. I was like, if this is what I'm going to be experiencing here, I never want to do it again. Like, the girl rode me too fast. Like, it felt like she was trying to run a race on top of me. I felt teeth, and not like a little bit of graze. I meant a lot of teeth. Like, I was afraid she was going to bite me. And she did some weird thing with my nipples. Y'all, like, ask people what they like. Like, having conversations with somebody about what they like in bed before just, hopping into it. Ask them what kind of porn they watch. Send them I have this test I send people to see how compatible we are sexually. But like, there's no excuse for y'all to be this bad at sex, especially in your 30s. Like, this is where it's supposed to be like peak for women. Men, we starting to trend this way because libido and low testosterone, because y'all don't work out and all that other shit. But this should be the best times of our lives, and y'all not good at it. Like, figure it out. All right, so we're going to get off the personal things about people's children and sexual experiences and things of that nature. I want people to stop fucking pulling out in front of me and driving slow. Like, it's one thing to pull out in front of me and I'm very far from you and not gonna hit you. But when y'all pull out in front of me, which causes me to brake, and then y'all drive slow, which causes me to brake some more. My mom used to say this shit. She said she used to wish she had a bazooka on the front of her car so she could shoot it out the car and blow shit all over somebody's car. And that comes to mind every time somebody does something stupid in front of me. Like, y'all pull out in front of people or merge into the lane in front of people and then drive slowly in the fast lane or any lane. If you are not going to go to full traffic, stay your ass out from in front of me. But to just pull out in front of me and then drive slow, which could cause me to brake or other cars behind me, like, y'all gonna cause an accident, but it's just rude. Like, have some common courtesy to, like, not just pull out in front of somebody and drive slow. Because if you're not in no hurry, why the hell did you speed up to get in front of me? And also, you people that be braking when there ain't nobody in front of you. For what? Why are you braking? Did you see a phantom car in front of you? Or are you trying to make me run into the back of you? What I do know is, if you make me run into the back of you because you are driving slow intentionally, it's going to be a problem when you get out of the car. I'm going to leave it at that. Another thing about people just being inconsiderate. Chipotle pretty much has the same thing on their menu. Most fast food restaurants that you go to have the same things on the menu, except for occasional special item. These places are meant for the food to be in and out. You're supposed to be in and out quickly. It's called fast food for a reason. At this point, it should be called slow food. But y'all people that get in the line, you get in drive-through is fast. If you don't know what the hell you want, you need to take your ass inside the restaurant. Park your car, go sit in there, look at the menu, figure it out, then get in line. This coming to the drive-through and ordering 50, 100 items, don't know what you want, like, and I'm the person that will let my window down to hear if you are ordering some shit or are not saying anything. But like, to get, like, I was in Chipotle a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and this lady was asking questions about the bowl like she knows she wanted. Like, the person sent you there with what they wanted. Just read off the menu. Then she wanted to argue with the people about vinaigrettes. Now, hey, if you go to Chipotle and you don't get that orange salad dressing and the vinaigrette on your Chipotle bowl, you're doing Chipotle bowl completely wrong. You don't know what you're doing. Shout out to Cam, my best friend, who put me on probably 12 years ago, because I was eating Chipotle without the vinaigrette, and now I can't even eat a Chipotle bowl without the vinaigrette. Like, I went to Chipotle, ordered my bowl, found out they didn't have vinaigrettes, and told them they could keep it. Like, I don't want it. But like, y'all people that get in line and be like, what does that come with? Can I get this? Like, stop it. Get the fuck out of line. Order online before you get there. Like, there's apps. Call in to order, or just sit down and figure it out before you get in line, holding up the line. Like, because the Chipotle over here in Hyde Park, they already slow as hell. So we don't need y'all to get in line and then slow that process up. Get in the drive-thru, in and out. If you don't know what you want, take your ass inside. And if you don't know what you want to order at somewhere like Chipotle, do not get in line until you know what the hell you want, because you're holding up other people that are trying to get in and get out. Got it? Good. All right. Last one. I work in corporate America, and I think there are like certain things that everybody understands is email etiquette when it comes to replying to an email that's, to everybody. This lady this past week decided to send an email asking for access to some type of tool internally. Instead of sending it to the help desk or to ask her manager or figuring out a different way, she decided to email blast the entire organization. And that wasn't even really my issue. It was the people that kept replying all, asking to be removed from the list or to be removed from the email. Hey, dumbass, that's not how that's going to work. And you are loading up everybody else's inbox by replying to the email. Here's an idea. Reply to that person, BCC, or don't BCC the entire group, or just reply to the entire group. Hey, everybody, do not respond to this email. I'm going to BCC everyone so you can't reply. And then tell that person off to the side, like, hey, you emailed the wrong group. This is the email. But y'all just respond and reply all. Got my email pinging me every 2 seconds because y'all are too stupid to not reply all or to not respond because it's not directed at you. You can read the email that says it's not for you. You know it's not for you. But yeah, you wanna be the smartest dumbass and reply. For what? What did that accomplish? Absolutely nothing. So next time you feel the urge to reply all, don't. All right. Well, it's been real. About to go watch the Super Bowl. Eat some fried chicken, some fries. How else would you watch the Super Bowl other than eating wings and fries? Maybe some pizza, but I don't want pizza today. But catch y'all next week. And until then, peace out. Be easy.